We are one of 5 teams, viewers, that could potentially go to the top of the championship today. We take on Peterborough, another one of those teams vying for the top position.
Can you hear the sound?
Since we last met, form has been hit and miss, which has not helped us at all. After that 4-3 devastating loss to Middlesbrough yesterday, we beat Derby County 3-0 with a brace from Malik Wilkes and Hector Vargas scoring on the 90th minute as well. Then we went 3 games without winning, and the first of those came against Nottingham Forest, where one of our former loanees, Dale Taylor, has broken into their first team and found the back of the net 3 times against us as we went down to 10 men with Liam Walsh getting sent off. A disappointing performance at home against Coventry ensued as we drew 2-2. We were 1-0 down in 1 minute. We were back on level terms in 10 after Tulloch scored. A minute later, they were 2-1 up. And then from the penalty spots, 5 minutes from half-time, Malik Wilkes made it 2-2. And that is how the scores remained. In the capital, though, we suffered a heavy defeat after Roberto Pereira put us 1-0 up inside 12 minutes, and then 4 second half Crystal Palace goals made them 4-1 victors, and we just crumbled under the pressure at Selhurst Park. Thankfully, after that, we put 2 back-to-back wins together. The first of those came against Luton Town, where we left it late on after being 1-0 down after 11 minutes. But Tulloch and Hurtado scored in the second half to give us a 2-1 victory. And then at home against Barnsley, we scored just before half-time and just before the full-time whistle, with Tulloch and Hurtado scoring once again for us in a 2-0 victory over Barnsley. Today, then, we take on 5th-placed Peterborough. As I said in the intro, we are looking at moving into the top spot. So we go into this game with Peterborough on 32 points, the same goal difference as them, 32 points as well for Nottingham Forest and Blackburn, and 2 points behind Middlesbrough, who have 34. So a win here and other results could send us top. And this would be a huge victory for us. I can't accept anything less than a victory, especially against Peterborough, who are also vying for that position. A draw, not the worst thing in the world, doesn't help either team, though. We just certainly need to avoid a loss. So let's go have a look at the starting 11 and see if we can pick up that win. And here we go then. The starting 11 for today is a team that's not got a great deal of goals in it, but hopefully we can find the back of the net today. We start with Watson in goal, a back four, Mosquera, Lindsay, Williams and Smith. Walsh and Vokes in the midfield with Wilkes on the left, Vargas on the right, and Hanson Arowan in behind. Top scorer Hurtado leading the line for us today. He will be looking to add to that 8-goal tally that he has achieved so far. He's not fully fit for this game. He needs us Hanson Arowan, but I think it's one of those games where we need our best players playing. We've got a strong bench as well where we can call upon players if needed. Let's go get this home game against Peterborough kicked off. Here we go then, we are underway, and that is a ferocious front line with Adam Adair leading it. We know him from our stream save last year on Twitch, and we got 1-0 up with Reece Williams inside 5 minutes from the corner. We are so potent from those corners, and we have made advantage once again. Reece Williams getting his first goal in Salford colours. Lovely balling by Walsh. He beats his defender, and the height of Williams comes into play there, and that is one reason we did sign him. As I was saying, we know what Adam Adair is like following our Twitch save last season or last year's FM, where you can find it at twitch.tv/Bearlenation. Link down below. Fingers crossed we can double this tally fairly quick though. Smith comes forward just 12 minutes after scoring. Wilkes is looking for it, but it comes back to Vokes. Walsh, he switches it into Wilkes, finding Mosquera in the space, gives it through to Hanson Rowan, who makes it 2, and Hanson Rowan with his second goal in Salford colours doubles our lead 14 minutes later, and we are in front, and we have hit Peterborough on the break twice. Look at the space here. Hanson Rowan sees the gap, makes the run. Peterborough all over the place. Who knows what's going on in that defence, but we are taking full advantage, and after 20 minutes, we are 2-0 up here. Flicked on by Hurtado, but no one's picked it up. Can we win this ball back in a good area as Adair's in here for Peterborough? He takes it out wide though, and he's seen out wide. Gives it back to Uwaki at the edge of the area. Gives it back to Adair. He squares it. Oh, and it's just gone wide past Watson's net there, and we remain at 2-0 up. How does this have an effect on the table? We will look after this highlight. Fevia with the throw-in. Finds Serge, and oh, and a Abrego finds the back of the net and claws one back for Peterborough just 7 minutes after we doubled our lead. And it's come from the throw in there. We've not really dealt with it. Look at the men we've got there. There's 3 men there. No one's picking it up. No one's applying the pressure to Serjan. He's allowed to put the cross in and finds the good cross at the back post, as we would be going up to second position at the moment with 9 goals separating us and Middlesbrough. Hanson Rowan. He squares it to Welsh, plays it all the way back to goalscorer Williams, who opened the goal scoring today for us. Vargas plays it good through ball to Smith, who latches onto it on the overlap. He looks to take it to the byline. He doesn't. Gets a cross in and it's defended away, which Serjan launches into Adam Idea one-on-one, and Watson is strong there and sees the ball round the post following his save. 36 minutes gone. Peterborough starting to get into the swing of things as Blackburn, one of those teams looking to take full advantage, got 2-0 down and in their game. Williams now finding Smith on this right hand side. Hanson Rowan, the other goal scorer, he will look to make things move. Gives it back to Smith. Smith has been whinging, saying he wants to be playing, so we've given him a chance. And he finds Hurtado in the box and makes it 3-1. And Jan Hurtado's 9th goal of the season finds the back of the net, and it is 3-1. And Smith with a lovely ball, and we've seen him make that move a few times here down this byline. Done really, really well. Finding Vargas, gives it straight back. Takes a couple of touches, and Juan Hurtado, look at that for a finish on the volley. And that is a great, great finish. And we go 3-1 up before half-time. And crucially, Middlesbrough are drawing now as well against Crystal Palace. So there is now 7 goals separating us this season at the moment. But we have blown Peterborough away there. We've had less possession, 8 shots on target, 11 overall. And we are looking very good for our value at the moment. We've told the boys we've created loads of chances, and we are really happy with that. And that's what we want to see again in this second half. Plenty of chances, and that is how we will get in these good positions in this league table this season. This will be a big, big victory as well against Peterborough, one of those teams in and around the playoffs. Walsh delivers a corner in, looking for Williams. Oh, and almost a carbon copy of the first half goal there with Walsh's corner, looking for Williams. Mosquera can launch it into the box and does. Walsh, it's headed away, but Vokes picks it up. Finding Williams at the edge of the area, twists and turns inside and receives it back. Lindsay gives it to Hurtado. He makes the run forward here, Hurtado. He was back from the throw-in one. Oh, and Hanson Rowan gets his second of the game and finds the back of the net, and we make it 4-1, 20 minutes into his second half. Look at this. Hurtado was sitting deep. He made that run, which allowed Hanson Rowan to come out here and find himself one-on-one with the keeper. He could have squared it. He's gone alone and makes it 4-1. And we have been unbelievable today. And the run of wins continues. And it looks like we're going to win 3 in a row here and go up to second in the table as it stands. Mosquera finding Walsh. Vargas plays it all the way down to Watson, launching it long, looking for Tado. He flicks it on, and the keeper, Gunn, in the Peterborough net, picks it up very comfortably. Bernard, he looks to build forward for Peterborough here with Jenner. Finding Kinnan, Abrego, finding Sugawara on this right-hand side. He takes it to the byline. He's been booked. He gets a good ball in to the 6-yard area, and Dembele from the edge of the 6-yard area finding Watson's gloves, and he holds on to it and says thank you very much. We will make a couple of changes here. Malik Wilkes, it's not a name that we've said that much today, so we'll bring young Mark Jackson on. Leighton Clarkson can come on in the middle for Will Vokes as well. And at the back, we'll bring Liam Lindsay off for Chris Moore. We'll make the triple substitution with 11 minutes to go, just to wind the clock down a little bit and bring some fresh legs on. Mosquera finding Walsh from the throw-in, gives it back. Mosquera seems to be involved in a lot of things this season, which he wasn't in that first championship season. Whether he's grown as a player since then, I don't know, but he seems to be at grips with this level of football this year. Hurtado makes it 5-1. I wasn't expecting that coming into this game, especially against a playoff rival, but Hurtado makes it look so easy from this right-hand side. Williams into Smith, lovely ball, curling effort as well, and Smith is involved again, and Hurtado brings it down, says thank you very much, and finishes with a plump with his right foot, and he finds the back of the net. And everybody has had a brilliant game. He's onside as well. You can see how close those lines are, but he is onside. And Hurtado with a brilliant finish just inside the area. And this takes us up to second position, 2 points ahead of Blackburn and 5 goals separating us now against Middlesbrough. But that's it. A 5-1 victory. We've absolutely blown Peterborough away there. 21 shots, 12 on target with just 46% possession. Goal scorers, Williams, Hanson Rowan with 2 and Hurtado with 2 as well. fantastic performance all round and probably the performance of the season so far. And Liam Smith getting man of the match, and rightly so, with an 8.8. Outstretched the arms, tell the boys that was a nice victory. Everyone is looking inspired and motivated, and that's how it should be. A home victory against one of your promotion rivals, one of your playoff rivals, to move us up into the automatic promotion places after just 19 games as we come up to the halfway point of the season. Where we will come back then is in just 3 games' time as we look to face another promotion and playoff rival, Brentford, who are just sitting outside that top 6. So we've got games against Ipswich, Reading and Bournemouth all in our way before we meet back up just before the busy Christmas period. But if you have enjoyed that, viewers, please don't forget to smash that like button for me, share the video around and subscribe to the channel for more content. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again for more next time.